But there comes a point where like I don't know if you always thought that fighting was an option as a career, and like you have to start to think about your future. Like, what am I gonna do with my future? How am I gonna survive? Um, what like were there any career paths you had in mind? Like how did you get to this fighting thing and make it materialize?
I ended up going to college. At first I went for no, IT, then accounting, because I'm from the Bay Area, so Silicon Valley. It was IT, then I went to accounting, then I just did business.
Right.
And I was training at the same time. And one of my coaches was just like, dude, you're like missing practice. And not when I was working full time. So I was working full time, go to school full time, and trying to fight. So he's like, dude, you need to make a decision. Like, you're wasting your time. You're giving half-ass here. Da, 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 da. So I
Mm-hmm.
quit school. So um, was it the best choice? I don't know. Like, I wish I would have finished my business. I hope a coach never tells a student to quit college.
Right.
And, I just want to put that out there. I would never tell my student that. I would work around it, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but I just, I listen to a lot of motivational stuff, and a lot of them said, don't give yourself a backup plan. If you give yourself a backup plan, then in the back of your head, you have something to fall back on. I
Right.
had nothing to fall back on. I
Mm-hmm.
literally have nothing to fall back on. That's why I think I fight so hard, and I also fight so hard, and I go for it to my. I chose it as a career, and I stuck with it, no matter what happened, no matter who promoters not putting me on, me feeling alienated, me not being the look, me not having enough money to whatever, all the whole path, the whole journey. I
Mm-hmm.
just stayed true to myself and stayed true to the goal, no matter what, no matter how bad I was. Because I would look at fights and I'd be like, holy shit, like I don't even look good as a fighter. Like I'm beating people, but it's just like there's no technique.
It's like
It's just
this.
going in like you know,
Yeah.
just So I just and then I would I'm like, okay, I'm never gonna move up if I don't get better technically. So I didn't give myself any other option in a career. There, everything else was just to maintain my fighting,
Mm-hmm.
and I made that decision. It keeps me sane. It keeps me healthy. It keeps me eating right. It keeps the dopamine, the serotonin, everything flowing well in my body to keep me functioning as a productive human. And fighting teaches you to be compassionate and have empathy and know when to beat, like sparring someone smaller than you, or a kid, or someone that's bigger than you or stronger than you understand the levels, and you can learn how to control your temper, your emotions, because you're
Mm-hmm.
getting your ass kicked by someone who's stronger, faster, better,
Yeah.
or um, or you have to take it easier on somebody. So it teaches you so many different things, and it's taught me so much control within myself to keep me out of trouble and to keep me from exploding and my anger issues and all this shit. So I stuck to it as a career because it helps me not only um, uh, emotionally, mentally, physically. It just it's my fucking freedom. It's my
Yeah.
freedom. It's my freedom for myself. So I do this for many different reasons, and it's not just for money, which is, I mean, I hope I can make generate some money for myself and being able to do this. But the main thing for me is just having a decent life and being able to be healthy and be a positive thing in the world instead of a negative, like I was previously to fighting.
Mm.
I don't think I was giving the world very much good before this.
You want to be a productive
So
member of society in that way as well.
I just want
Like
to be,
not
be
yeah.
able to function. Yeah.
Mm.
So I just think even if I wasn't making that much or whatever, making that much money in my career, I just feel like you stick to the plan and eventually it's going to flourish, even if it's after my career. Whatever this turns into, I just know I've invested over a decade into combat sports. I'm
Yeah.
going to be able to live off of my knowledge, you know.
Right. Yeah. So because you moved to Vegas, right? For the fighting, I assume it's like because it's the fighting capital of the world. Is that why you moved to Vegas?
Yeah,
Because there's all the
absolutely.
gyms there,
Yeah,
and that's where you thought you had like
very
you're
smart.
setting
Yes.
yourself up for success. You know,
Yeah, I did. I
probably
did.
get the best sparring partners, and like from there, like
I figured. Yeah.
yeah. No, go ahead.
No, I figured that. I figured like,
Yeah,
okay, move to the boxing capital. Why not? You
that's what a
know?
lot of people do.